Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a fairly quick video for you because it's a what I colored during March video. I did a little challenge for myself. I colored out of Cute Friends by Mariola Budek, and I did that because I figured it would be like a Mariola March kind of situation for myself. Plus, I just really enjoy the images in this book, so I wanted to color them. So what I did do was I actually made copies of the images in this book, and I kind of printed them on a little bit different paper. And I actually tried to resize one of the images, which I really enjoy how that came out. So I did a little bit of experimentation. I played around with my Copic and Ohuhu markers, and as I go through the pictures that I was able to accomplish, which compared to many other channels was not much at all, but I do have a few other things going on in the background. So with that said, let's just go ahead and dive into it. Quick note, I will apologize for my voice. I'm not sure how loud I'm even being right now because I can't hear myself. I have a very bad sinus infection that won't go away, so if it's really obnoxious to listen to me, just put me on mute and flip through the pictures and I totally understand. So, Cute Friends by Mariola Budek. This was the first one I actually did. This was March 3rd. And I sized her down to about 60%. It was originally an accident, but I really like how this one came out. I colored her using the available colors I had in my Copic markers at the time, and I think I came out with a really cute result. Her hair does have a little bit of streakiness in it. If I really wanted to, I would go in with colored pencils and kind of detail that out, but I think it kind of gives it like a nice, I don't know, uniqueness. It's very cute. It kind of goes well together, and I was definitely channeling Belle from Disney. I don't know why. I just wanted to do a yellow dress with brown hair. So I figured she would also have a bear that was wearing a cute matching outfit, and it would all kind of go together well. I really like how it came out overall. And I think this is honestly one of my favorites. There's maybe one other that gives it a run for its money. You can see down here I've even got notes of which one I wanted to use, so if you want to know what colors I used for this, they're all probably down here somewhere. So there's this one from the 3rd. Then on the 5th, I decided I liked the colors of the teddy bear so much from the last image that I was going to use it on this image as well. It actually came out darker than it did on the teddy bear. You could see the difference almost between the colors. And I think that's because I had to go back and do a second layer on her because she's so much larger. It still looks really good. She still looks nice and tan. She's got some cute little pinks. And I love the fact that she's in a little purple polka dot dress. Though I don't know why I'm getting Barney vibes off this. I seem to remember there being a Triceratops or something that was polka dotted. I don't know, but overall I still like this one a lot. It's very cute. And this was only a couple days later, so I was still very much inspired by the teddy bear from the first image. This is probably my second favorite, if not my favorite. This was done on the 14th. I had to take a little bit of a break because I'm working on some independent projects in between my colorings as well. So it's kind of hard to balance coloring for the channel and doing actual artwork for my shop, which will be an announcement in a future video. I kind of just broke the silence on that, but whatever. So we do have this. I wanted to try coloring with my Copic markers and get a nice red-headed color. But I actually noticed in one of Misty's videos, she had mentioned that she has trouble getting red hair to look red with the markers that are given in the packs. And I even left a comment, I believe, on her video that I find when I color red hair, I use orange. I never use an actual red color for a red-headed person. If you want it to look like a natural redhead, usually it's shades of orange. It'll give you kind of like a strawberry blonde kind of look like here, or even you can go a little bit darker shades of orange and you can accomplish the same look for darker red hair as well. So that's kind of what I tend to do. And it's just a shining example here. You can see the red markers, you can see the orange, but it looks like a red-headed child, and I absolutely freaking love it. And I also really like the fine details in the grasses that I did. They're all different shades of green. I did some blending for the greens, It was just a lot of fun to color the grass, and I don't know why. That's one of my favorite things to do. And since she had blue pants, I figured it was only natural to kind of bring in some other shades of kind of blues and greens. So I made the rocks blues and greens instead of just flat grays. I tried to mix in a little bit of sandiness, a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, something to just kind of draw this in so it's not the only random thing out there. Though I will say, she is a very patriotic baby. She's very patriotic. She's got the red, white, and blue going on. So maybe she's in the wrong month. But I wanted her to be polka dotted just like her little friend here. I didn't want to do black. I thought that would be too harsh, so I decided to do white polka dots on a white red shirt. And I think it came out absolutely gorgeous. I love this one. This is probably my favorite, if not the Belle one. It's definitely probably this one. You gotta let me know in the comments once you see through all the video which one is your favorite, because this is a high contender. This one, I don't know how I feel about it. This one was March 17th. This was my St. Patrick's Day video. Well, I didn't have a video. This was my St. Patrick's Day picture. I wanted her to be a little blonde, so I tested out some Copic markers to do different shades of blonde. And I really liked just like the real nice, pale, natural looking blonde I achieved here. I also wanted it to be St. Patrick's Day themed, so I gave her 2 different green shirts. I gave her a green shirt, green pants, and an orange cat because of course, you know, you gotta have the orange in there also. I kind of wish I had done her bow or her barrette in orange because it definitely stands out much nicer against her blonde hair than the green does. But overall, I do like how she came out. And the cat, I'm a little bit torn on. The cat, I know, was done in Ohuhu marker. And I actually was running out of the marker, so it came out extremely streaky when I was doing the details on him. I was trying to even color his face, and it was just a huge mess. I hated the way this poor cat looked. So what I did was I actually went in with Prismacolor pencils, and I tried to add some fine details. I'm going to zoom you in a little so you can kind of see. So I just tried to add pencil markings. So you could see down his spine, you could definitely see it in his face where there's extra orange, there's a little extra white, and it just kind of looks like fur texture more than anything. Just because it was so hard to look at with just streaks of orange. I threw that marker out. I need to find the replacement marker for it because that was a no-go for me. But I think I managed to kind of save it pretty well. And I do kind of like the way this came out. If I had made the adjustments to her, I think I would like it a lot more. Like I said, if she had an orange bow and an orange barrette, I think I would like it a lot more. Then I've got this dude. He was done in Copic markers as well. So I struggled on this one because I wasn't sure what colors I wanted to do. I was happy with the boy. Initially, I did want him to be a paler blonde or a different shade of blonde. I was afraid it turned out a little too red, but I think compared to, say, the first redhead, he's actually not bad. He's not far off from her, but he's not bad. He's definitely darker than the last one. So I do kind of like the shade that I got on him. I like the colors I got on him, but then when it came to the dragon, I couldn't decide what color I wanted the dragon to be. So like everything else in this book, I wanted it to be kind of matchy-matchy. So he's wearing a little green cloak of like a dragon scales. I wanted him to have a green dragon. What I didn't mean to do, however, was grab this particular shade of green. I meant it to be this shade of green, which is a lot lighter. Unfortunately, I did grab the wrong one, and he came out okay. He definitely, I feel, kind of like weighs down the picture. I think it's almost like there's a sink in the middle of the picture, and then there's just kind of like the rest of it. You can't help but look here because the colors are so contrasting to everything else. And it almost looks out of place compared to like the nice yellow and purple trees, the nice yellow and orange grasses, the sky. It almost looks like it's too much, but it's one of those situations where the more I look at it, the more I like it. So I can't tell what I honestly feel about it. It's just one of those situations where this is the picture that actually made me buy this book, and I can't tell if it's not what I wanted it to quite be, so I don't like it as much, or if I'm actually just being too picky and it's actually really cute. So I don't know, but this is one that I did. I went in with some color pencils and tried to add some detail and shading to the dragon, but I didn't do too terribly much on it. I kind of just left it go as it was. But yeah, so this is him. I do like it. I think I do like it actually. So there's that one. This is where I started getting sick, and I say that as an excuse because I don't care so much for the next two pieces. They were definitely experiments trying to see like how contrasting colors would work together. I really wanted to work with new pastel markers that I had gotten, but they didn't really go together. For instance, I loved the bear. I don't so much love her outfit. I don't know why I put her in that outfit with a pink bear. I feel like that was kind of a mistake. It's one of those things where I tried it and I didn't like it. Now what I will say is I do kind of like her. Like if she was by herself and the bear wasn't pink, I think I would like her a bit. I like the color of her hair with that skin tone. It's something new that I haven't tried before. I don't know that I would put her in that outfit again. I will say that much. I think there's something very off-putting about this color on her that I just don't like. But this was something that I did on the 26th, and it was something that I got some new markers and I really wanted to use them. So that's what I ended up doing with them. And this is the last one. You could call it complete or you can call it incomplete. This was done on the 29th, and of course it was done for Easter. I didn't intend to make them so matchy. This is very, very close to this color, and I didn't know that when I picked them. I just started kind of coloring and that's what happened. So I should have done some more test swatches because I wouldn't have colored the rabbit this color if I had known that. I may have done the hood or something, but I wouldn't have. Yeah, I don't think I would have done the rabbit that color. I might have switched it around so that maybe he was darker and the rabbit was brighter. I don't know what I would have done to fix this, but overall, I do think this came out okay. You can kind of tell the difference between them. You could tell where the bunny ends, you could tell where he is. And I got to the point where I was feeling so unwell when I was doing this that I didn't even bother trying to come up with colors for the pillow. I didn't do highlights for the pillow. It's a white pillow. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a white pillow. So that was how I ended it, on a very sour note, because I don't feel connected to the last two of these, so I was just not into it. But this is what I practiced on in March as far as Mariola Budek's Cute Friends goes. There is another video coming out soon. There's more artwork that was being done on the side that I can't show because that's going to come up in future videos. So I promise I have been busy, just not with only coloring. So if you want to see more content, if you want to see me do some coloring chats, or if you want to see some independent original art come up on the channel, just feel free to keep an eye out for the next upcoming video. It will be an original art video, but it will be testing new art supplies as well. So I hope to see you then. I hope you stay well, and I hope to see you next time.